What's going on, YouTube? Tomasello here with the Upside opening this week. Since that movie is an American remake of a foreign movie, which is, of course, The Untouchables, I decided to do my top 10 favorite American remake of foreign films. Because not only The Upside opens, but I believe next month Miss Bella also opens, which is also a American movie, based on a foreign film. So, that being said, here's my list. Coming in at number 10 is 12 Monkeys. Now, this is the time travel movie that directed by Terry Gilliam and starred Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt. And it's a remake of a French film, which I believe is titled La GT. I really dug 12 Monkeys. Now, I never really seen the French version that this movie is based on. But the movie version of 12, like the American remake of 12 Monkeys, is really good. It's a good time travel film. Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis were pretty good in this. I mean, if you guys haven't seen this movie by now, definitely give it a go. And there's, of course, the TV version, which I've seen episodes here and there. It was okay, but the movie is actually really solid. Coming in at number 9 is The Grudge. Now, this is a remake of a Japanese horror film titled Ju-on. I've actually seen the Japanese version. That's actually really darn creepy. But the remake is pretty creepy as well. I mean, it's a really good haunted house ghost film. You had Sarah Michelle Gellar in this. There was also two sequels that got released after this, which both were pretty terrible. And of course, there's a new Grudge that's coming out this June, which I don't know if it'll be as good as not, but we'll see there. But the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar is a really good one. And it's, like I said, it's completely creepy. I mean, that creepy kid, oh man. These movies are the reasons why I don't like house sitting at haunted places. Anyway, coming in at number 8 is The Ring. Now, like The Grudge, this is also a remake of a Japanese horror film. The Ring is, of course, about the videotape where, if you watch it, you die in 7 days. Sorry. The Ring is a really creepy film. I mean, Samara is that's a creepy little girl, If you watch this, you want to stay cautious of videotapes. Yet again, who watches videotapes anymore nowadays? Anywho. And of course, they had the sequel, The Ring 2, which was not all that good. But I also really dug Rings. I know lots of people trashed on Rings, though it was terrible. I thought that a Rings movie that got released, I believe, 2 years ago wasn't all that bad. Definitely not as good as the one with Naomi Watts, of course. And I've seen the Japanese version. That's pretty creepy, too. Alright, coming in at number 7 is Insomnia. Now, this is a remake of a Norwegian film. Now, this is actually my favorite non-Batman Christopher Nolan film. This had a really good cast. You had the likes of Al Pacino, Hilary Swank, and Robert Williams. Christopher Nolan did such a good job with this film. And believe it or not, I believe Insomnia is actually the last R-rated movie Christopher Nolan has ever done. Like, if you look at his filmography recent, he hasn't done an R-rated movie since Insomnia. And Insomnia was really good. I really dug it. And it's seriously my favorite Nolan film. So if you guys haven't seen Insomnia, definitely give that one a go. Coming in at number 6 is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, this is, of course, the remake of the Danish film. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is really good. The remake version, I really dug. The recent one with Claire Foy, that one is whatever. But the one with Rooney Mara, Daniel Craig, directed by David Fincher, I really enjoyed. Now, I actually saw the Swedish version, but I didn't really watch that until the release of the remake. the The Swedish version is really good, but I gotta say I kind of slightly a little bit prefer the remake more. Rooney Mara was really good as Elizabeth Saunders. Daniel Craig was good. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the remake, definitely give it a go. And I'm still a little disappointed we never, David Fincher never got to finish his trilogy off. And instead, we got stuck with that terrible Claire Foy one. Oh, God, that was so terrible. All right, coming in at number 5 is Dream Man and the Baby. Now, this is a remake of a French film. And this, of course, starred Tom Selleck, Ted Danson, Steve Guttenberg. I really dug Dream Man and Baby. It was really funny. I really like the cast's chemistry with that baby. This is definitely a funny 80s film. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. And also, they did like a sequel after this, but the sequel is not all that good. The original is where it's at. All right, coming in at number 4 is True Lies. Now, this is also a remake of a French film called Lie Total. Now, True Lies is probably one of the best action movies of the 90s. It starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis. It was directed by James Cameron. Of course, that dance scene with Jamie Lee Curtis. Wow. I really dug True Lies. It's pure 90s action fun. I never really seen the French movie that this is based on, but I don't think it's as good as the remake, to be honest with you. I mean, if you guys haven't seen if you guys haven't seen True Lies, give it a go. It's really good. All right, coming in at number 3 is Some Like It Hot. Now, this is the classic with Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis. Of course, it's the original movie where two guys dress up as females. It's the original White Chicks. I'll put it that way. How great was Marilyn Monroe was in this movie? Now, Some Like It Hot is a remake of a French film. Lots of these movies are actually remakes of French films, I noticed. Some Like It Hot it's a classic. Definitely give this one a go. All right. Coming in at number 2 is The Magnificent Seven. Now, I'm talking about the one with Steve McQueen and company. The one with Denzel was good, but the original with Steve McQueen is a classic. Now, this is a remake of a Japanese film called Seven Samurai. The Magnificent Seven is a classic Western. Now, I really dug this film. It got released in the 60s or 50s, I believe. It's a Western that I think still holds up today. And if you guys haven't seen it, definitely give this one a go. All right, now my number 1 favorite American movie based on a foreign film is The Departed, a remake of the Chinese film Infernal Affairs. Now, this is the Oscar-winning film that starred Leo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg, Jack Nicholson, Alec Baldwin. Good cast. Of course, now I've actually seen the original, but I gotta say, The Departed. To me, The Departed, I think, is actually even better than Infernal Affairs. It has good performances. Martin Scorsese won his first director award for this, which is crazy to imagine. Now, this is the movie where I go to where everyone says, "Oh, why you remake something?" Blah blah blah, and I go back to we had The Departed, and that movie was awesome. So, if a remake comes out and if it stinks, who cares? Still got the original. Doesn't hurt the original. And this is definitely one of them. The Departed came out. It was awesome. Definitely give The Departed a go. It's really good. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 12, 12 Number 10, 12 Monkeys. 9, The Grudge. 8, The Ring. 7, Insomnia. 6, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. 5, Dream Man and a Baby. 4, True Lies. 3, Some Like It Hot. 2, The Magnificent Seven. 1, The Departed. Now, there's a few other ones I could have added. Let me pull. Let's see. Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah was pretty good. I really dug the Old Boy remake. I know there was lots of hate of that Old Boy remake that Spike Lee directed, but I didn't mind it. Let's see. Brothers was pretty good. Catch That Kid with Kristen Stewart. Would anyone love to see a Blue is the Warmest Color remake, but Americanized? I should show a. I should show a poll there. Imagine what a remake of Blue is the Warmest Color would look like if it was made for Americans. I don't think actual American actors would probably do the stuff that those two girls did. Anyway. But yeah, there's lots of pretty good American remakes of foreign films. Let me leave you guys. What were some of your favorite American movies, based on foreign films? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. Saigon.